Today I'm going to show you how I do DIY lash extensions. I am not a professional. I do not know all the things. I will screw this up. I will probably glue a lash to my finger, to my eyelid, to my cheek. This is for the girl who maybe is just starting this, who wants to give this a go but is kind of scared. Okay, so first things first, make sure your lashes are really clean. I actually use two different products. I got this eyelash shampoo from Amazon. It is VEYES. It's okay, it's a foam. I just put it on a round pad and just really massage and get everything off my lashes so they're super clean. It's not great. I probably need to find a better one because, again, this isn't for the professionals, okay? So then I have this Beauty Society Easy on the Eyes. It's supposed to take off makeup, eye makeup, mascara, all the things. My lashes right now are really pretty clean. As you can see, I don't have a lot of great lashes. So what I did was I bought these off of Amazon. You can do whatever you want. You can take your favorite lashes and cut them up. You can do this. There's nothing special about these. These are B&Q lash clusters. I bought them because they were cheap and someone maybe on TikTok told me to get them, right? So I got them. I do like them. They come in lots of different sizes. So look for that. So either use your favorite, just glue on lashes, however you usually do those, and just cut them up into pieces because then they'll stay a little bit longer. Mine will stay anywhere from 4 to 7 days depending on how well I get them on. Sometimes they'll last 7 because I do a really great job, and then like the last time 4 days in and they were coming off, but still 4 days with lashes, I'm not having to put them on every day, is pretty good for me. Okay, so these, any kind will work. Now for the how to get them to stand, you're gonna need this kind, right? In my opinion. Again, not a professional, but here we go. This is the false scare, and you can get the false scare lashes. They're just more expensive. And I got these for, I don't know, 10, 15 bucks, and I've already used them several times and I still have a lot left. So this is the Bond and Seal by False Scare. Now, you can get this off of Amazon, but what I found is on Amazon, it's like 20 bucks. And if you just run into Ulta real quick, it's 10 bucks. So kind of worth just the go into Ulta, right? So it has the Bond, which is black. And then on the other end, it has the Seal, which is clear, okay? So first you do the Bond, and then when I'm all done, then I go back in and seal them. To get them to stay overnight, get the False Scare Overnighter. This is just black. I just rub it really close to the base. It just kind of brushes on, and it just makes them stay a whole lot longer, okay? So what I have to do is, I have this. It might have come with my first set. I think for the first time I bought the whole False Scare set with this, the lashes. I think it came with this tool. Sometimes my tool gets a little sticky and I have to clean it because, again, I'm not great at this, right? We're not perfect. So I always start on the inside of my eye. For these, I'm going to use these number 10, and I just take them and just grab them off. And then I'm just going to set it down on my table so that I have all my lashes kind of ready to go. Honestly, each time I've done this, I've probably done it just a little bit differently because, again, I don't know what I'm doing. I start on the inside because if I start on the outside and I get too close and another one won't fit, or I'm too far away, or like it's just not a good situation, I want it to look the best on the inside, and then I can go to the outside. And then if I had to cut on the outside, I could. On the inside, I really want it to look as natural and uncut as possible. So we're going to start with those. And then, so that was the number 10. And then I think I'm going to go in with a number 12. I can't remember again how many of these I need. So we're just winging it at this point, okay? Here's what I know is that there's a lot of each of these, and actually they start even smaller. I started with the 10, but there are 8s on here. And then they have 8, 10, 12, and 14, and they even have 16 as well. Let's just do the 14, and then we're gonna kind of go from there to see what we want once we have them on. So just kind of pick which ones you want. I did a 10, a 12, and a 14, and I'm going to start from the inside, go out, and we'll kind of go from there. So again, don't come at me because I'm not a professional. I will mess this up, I promise you. But what I do is take the Bond and I just put it on the inside of where I want to start, okay? So I'm not going to coat all the lashes, just where I'm going to put this first little cluster. And I just make sure that I get it really good. I'll pick them up with my little tool. And you could do this with tweezers if you want. and then just poke it on there. Okay, sometimes I have to take this off and redo it. So, like, I am not a perfect person, right? But it's on there. We got it. I think we're good. Don't overcomplicate this, because we're going to go back through and we're going to put that sealant on anyways. So honestly, I'm not a perfect person at this. Dog, you're going to have to go if you're going to give yourself a bath. No one wants to hear you licking your butt, okay? So then I just take it. Bridget, get out of here. I'm going to have to bring out my mom voice. Hey, you can't do that in here. Stop. Go. She just wants to be here licking the carpet and herself and everything else. Okay, so you can see how those are on there. The one is definitely smaller than the next, okay? Then we just keep going. So like I said, don't overcomplicate this. Just put your little wand on there. Okay, so remember, we only picked up 3. And I literally just like hold it and I kind of press it. Did you just hear my dog sigh? Like she's not happy. Okay, so we're gonna go down here to the 14, grab it. We might need 2 more. I'm not really sure. Because again, I'm not the professional here, okay? But last time, even not being a professional, they stayed on for 4 days. Like, that's pretty impressive, right? So I just make sure I get this good and coated. This tube has lasted me a really, really long time. It still seems to be going strong, so I'm not sure how many applications it'll take, but we're good. This eye, I will tell you, is a little bit easier because I'm right-handed. On the other side, okay, so we need 1 more. We're gonna take another one of my, I'm gonna do, so clearly I've done some 16s. Did we remember? I think we did another 14. I'm trying to pick these off as I go so I remember which ones I did for the other eye so that they kind of look the same. And let's do a 16. Why not, right? Let's go, bougie. Okay. So they kind of stick to me and stick to everything, but I just kind of pick them off here. And now we have my other set of lashes all ready to go. And then this is where it gets a little tricky because my eyelashes are, I'm a side sleeper. So they're really small down here and I don't want to get my bottom lashes. So I just want to get them on there really good. And then grab that last little cluster. Okay. This one definitely seems like it's not going to want to stay on real well. So I'm not loving it. But we're going to give it a try. Get my bottom lashes away from it so it doesn't glue my eyes shut. Okay. Okay. So there's, you see? How's it look? Okay, so then I can take the seal part and I do it on the outside and the inside. I just make sure that I get it really good. This one's clear, so it doesn't matter if it's on the inside or outside. It can be on both. I just try to get it really close to the base of my lashes because that's where I really want to make sure that this stays. And then I can even put water on my face in the shower, wash my face. I don't scrub the lashes, but I scrub around them and I can let water run on it and they don't come off. But look how dramatically different that looks with just that. So I did one side. We're at 9 minutes, 50 seconds. So let's see if I can do the other side. No. So then once that sealer dries, we'll put that overnighter on. I usually wait until the evening time to put it on, but I'll show it to you guys. Okay. So like I said, this side's a little bit more, let me move my mirror to the other side. This side's a little bit more tricky for me because I'm right-handed, okay? So I just have my mirror here. Let's see here. Okay. And then bond side, which is the black. And because I am right-handed, I just try to go up because otherwise I have to kind of turn it around to do it this way, and that's just kind of difficult. You guys, I'm not a professional here. But I want plenty of glue to stay on there. Okay, so this side, you saw me pick them up this way. My little trick is to pick them up the opposite way, okay? So then I can kind of put it on there. See how I'm struggling a little bit more on this side because I'm right-handed. So this side's a little trickier for me. Sometimes I have to go in a couple times with the glue. Okay, so it's stuck on there, but it's also stuck on this. Okay, I think I got it. See how I struggle a little bit more with this side? So if that's you and you're struggling a little bit, don't feel crazy, okay? It will be okay. What I'm gonna do is take a little bit of this Easy on the Eyes, just put it on my little cotton round. And I wanna wash these off really good so that there's no sticky on them, so that they don't stick, because then what I find I do is I pull them back off. I don't even know how I get these sticky, but somehow I get the glue stuff on there. Maybe it touches them, I don't know. Okay, then we're just gonna dry it off on this other side. Okay, perfect. And then go in for our second little cluster. So again, I kind of do this one upways instead of sideways, just because I'm right-handed. So if you're left-handed, you might find that this side is easier. I just make sure I get a lot on there, and my philosophy is that I can't have too much. Bridget, quit it. Bridget, quit it. My dog thinks it's awesome to just sit here with me and bathe herself. Okay, look, we're getting them. They look a little crazy right now, but it's just because I don't have them all on. So we're just gonna keep on going. So I'm not perfect, but I've never had anybody say like, who did your lashes? They're terrible. I actually only ever get compliments on them, so that's kind of exciting. You hear her sighing. She gets mad whenever I tell her who's boss. Okay, so I just kind of press them on with my finger. I could probably do it with this, but then I tend to get more of the glue on here, and then it tends to stick, and it's just kind of a disaster. Okay, so I'm gonna do this part. I try not to go too far over with the glue. You guys, I feel like this eye is smaller because I have 2 lash clusters left and I feel like only one's gonna fit, but we're gonna just see. We're gonna put as close as possible so that we have a little bit more room for the next one. But look, we're doing it. We're doing it. So if I can do this, you can do this. Right now we're at 14 minutes, and that's even with me talking a lot. Okay, I feel like this big one is going to be hard to put on here because I don't have a lot of space left. So honestly, oh gosh, I might have to cut this one. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut this one a little bit just because I don't have the room over here. So what I'm gonna do is just, because I want the length still of this longer one, so I don't want to pick a smaller one. We're just gonna take some of it off. Okay, because I'm kind of anal about this and I want it to stay, let's do a little bit more glue This is the bond part. I'm pulling the bottom of my eye down so that I don't get glue on the bottom lashes. I can kind of already feel it. Okay. And then I still have the length here. I think some of these are not attached. No. It's like, why is this one going kind of wonky? Where I cut it, they were still there. Okay. I can definitely feel that I have attached the bottom to the top. So I'm trying to get those out of there. Get the glue off of them. Okay. There we go. Okay. And say we have some loose ones. All right. So you guys, that's it. Okay. And then we can that one too low? I don't know. Okay. I think we'll be okay. All right. Then I put the seal on. And I don't know if it's necessary to put it on the front and the back, but I kind of like it on the front and the back because it makes sure that I really have it on good and that maybe these lashes aren't going to come off as quickly. And then I just go as close to the bottom as possible. Like so. And I just try to really get them on there, okay? So then tonight when I'm ready, I can kind of do this on the backs. And I just kind of brush it just like that. I have this on my eyelid now, which is why I kind of do it at night so then it can dry and then I can rub it off in the morning. I think I got it though. Yeah, good enough. And then once this other side dries, well, we could probably do it now. I'm sure it's fine. Let me just dry it a little bit, just to make sure. And then I put my overnighter on. The overnighter really does make a difference in how many days it lasts. Okay, see where I got it on the lashes right there? Make sure you have some kind of metal comb so that we can make sure to separate it if that gets on there. You guys, I'm not the professional, right? So it's gonna happen. So I have figured out all the ways that I can mess up and how to kind of fix it. So then I just get it off my eyelid and then we're good. And you guys, that's it. Okay, so under 20 minutes I did this. And these things were like $10 or $15. I have probably used them. This is probably my 4th set that I've got from this. And I still have a lot of each of the ones I need. Because I only use one of those. I still have at least 4 sets left of this. And it was 10 or 15 bucks in 20 minutes of my life. Okay. Less than, and I'm not even a professional. You guys see how amazing these are. And then I can put on a little bit of makeup and feel completely fancy. Okay, so there you go.